Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Oliver Megio Sadana. Kali ini saya akan mempresentasikan software ERP yang bernama xTuple PostBook Edition. Apa itu ERP PostBook Edition? Adalah platform client server yang dikembangkan menggunakan Qt platform from C++ dengan menggunakan PostgreSQL sebagai backend database. Penggunaan Qt dan PostgreSQL membuat PostBook bisa berjalan pada platform Windows, Linux, dan Mac. PostBook atau xTuple ERP terdiri dari 3 jenis, yaitu PostBook Basic, Standar, dan Manufacturing. Fitur dari edisi Basic, Standar, dan Manufacturing memiliki beberapa perbedaan sesuai dengan peruntungan optimal dari masing-masing edisi atau versi. Keunggulan dan kelemahannya. Yang pertama, keunggulan server dan database independent platform. Yang kedua, sangat kuat di bidang manufaktur. Yang ketiga, PostBook sangat banyak fitur untuk sistem bebas dan terbuka. Yang keempat, didukung oleh organisasi komersial yang solid dengan dukungan yang baik. Yang kelima, bagian dari sistem ini adalah berbasis web, seperti portal pelanggan untuk masukkan insiden. Kelemahannya itu app klien harus diinstal pada semua workstation dan diperbarui ketika program di-upgrade. Hal ini diimbangi oleh kecepatan dan fungsional dari aplikasi klien. Ini tersedia secara bebas dan mudah untuk menginstal di kedua jendela Mac atau Linux. Cakupan fungsionalnya, PostBook didasarkan pada client server platform yang menggunakan client front end gratis ditulis dengan C++ menggunakan Qt oleh Nokia dengan PostgreSQL. Menyediakan database backend. PostBook menggunakan penulisan laporan OpenRPT dan penyaji sebagai mesin pelaporan tertanamnya. OpenRPT adalah LGPL berlisensi proyek open source, juga dikelola oleh xTuple dan host di SourceForge. Fitur-fitur pada xTuple yaitu accounting, sales, CRM, purchasing, product definition, inventory, like manufacturing. Berikut video cara penggunaan dan fitur-fitur yang ada di xTuple.
Welcome to xTuple. Business management give growing companies the powerful tools to control operations and profitability. This video shows you some of the ways the xTuple Quick Start Wizard can help you configure your new xTuple database and enter your business data. The xTuple Quick Start Wizard is the fastest and easiest way to get started using xTuple. Whether you want to configure a test database quickly so you can further evaluate xTuple, or you've decided to implement xTuple on your own, where do you start? The xTuple Quick Start Wizard to the rescue. The Quick Start Wizard is an extension package that guides you through the steps required to configure your xTuple database. The xTuple Quick Start Wizard walks you through an orderly process of data entry, so you will enter everything in the right places, in the right order, and not miss anything important. Follow the step-by-step process and you will be ready to work. You can use the xTuple Quick Start Wizard with any xTuple edition. Let's take a look. This is the xTuple Quick Start Wizard desktop. To reduce the amount of data entry required to configure xTuple, the Quick Start database is preloaded with generic master data, such as a chart of accounts, which you can use as is or customize. The xTuple Quick Start Wizard presents workflows for you to follow during the setup process. First, under the Basic Setup tab, the Basic Setup workflow walks you through the steps for basic database configuration. Next, you will identify database users. xTuple simplifies the process of adding new users to the system by allowing you to define common group of database user privileges by role, for example, buyer, accounts payable, or customer service. When you add new users, you simply assign them a role rather than entering the same information for each person separately. The Quick Start database comes with basic accounting settings pre-configured. Under the Accounting tab, you will find workflows to walk you through the steps for making any customizations to the generic data provided with the Quick Start database. Your company accountant can help you set up a chart of accounts that best reflects how your business is organized. For example, in the Chart of Accounts workflow, you can customize the Company segment, the Profit Center segment, and the Sub-Account segment shown on the Chart of Accounts. In the Tax Setup workflow, you are guided through entering information such as the tax codes that define the amount and type of taxes to be added to an order. In the Banking workflow, the Quick Start Wizard steps you through entering information about your bank accounts, check formats, and credit cards. Under the Products and Inventory tab, first you will follow the workflow for configuring your items and inventory settings, as well as shipping and receiving and many other inventory-related features. Next, in the Inventory workflow, you can add more cost categories to specify how costs should be distributed to the general ledger. You can also set up codes used to identify items in inventory used by employees responsible for planning, scheduling, or procurement. And you will enter inventory site and location information. Finally, in the Item Setup workflow, you will follow the process for creating item information such as units of measure, class codes, product categories, and freight classes. And then you can enter individual item records into the xTuple database. If you are implementing the Manufacture module, you will want to follow the workflows under the Materials and Costing tab. Following the Bills of Material workflow, you set options for the Manufacture module and define the bills of materials used in the manufacturing processes. If you're implementing a commercial edition, you can set options for the Schedule module and enter work centers and operations to more closely track labor and overhead costs. The Product Costing workflow steps you through entering both standard and actual costs associated with your inventory. With xTuple's CRM module, you can organize, synchronize, and manage all of your business contacts, customers, prospects, vendors, tax authorities, competitors, and partners. That's why we call it corporate relationship management. In addition to basic contacts and address books, xTuple CRM provides to-do lists, projects, incident management, and tools for tracking sales and marketing opportunities. Under the CRM tab, you will find the workflows to step you through configuring the CRM module, the purchasing module, and the sales module. The xTuple Quick Start Wizard provides a roadmap through the process of setting up a company from scratch. After you have completed the workflows in the Quick Start Wizard, you will have full-scale ERP functionality ready for use with the company you have defined. This is the fastest way to
itulah
start
tadi
managing your
cara
business with xTuple.
atau fitur-fitur yang ada di dalam xTuple PostBooks software ERP. Nah, sekian dari saya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.